Look on the screen. Look on the screen. No, we are not in the Middle East. It's just a dangerous Dusty armed in the streets. Shout out to Don Ward who sent me this. Yeah, I saw this and it was just shocking. There was a fender bender, an accident. And I know for the dumb Dusties, more than likely, I mentioned this before in another video, the vehicle is his biggest asset. That's the most, he cares about that vehicle more than he does his mama, his baby mama, or his children. That vehicle, that's the biggest asset. That's the most valuable. So look what kind of gun he's pulled out on a woman on a fender bender. Dusties don't know what insurance is for and how he's got himself wrapped up. He wants to make sure that he's not known. I hope and pray that the camera can catch the license plate and they can put the heat on him. But this is Blackistan. Insurance? You hit my vehicle? Oh no, just pull a gun out. Start shooting over a vehicle. I mean, I don't care if it was a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. Now, by that, somebody would definitely be dead. But look, he's willing. He got into a fender bender with a woman, and he's willing to go ahead and shoot and kill her over a fender bender. They're so stupid. If they catch you, or when they catch you, I'm going to think positive. When they catch you, and I hope you get a long time in prison, where's that vehicle going to be? It's not going to be with you in the sale, little TT. You're not going to be able, because you love it so much, you're not going to be able to drive it on the weekends. What if the woman had been killed? These dumb Dusties don't think. Let's go ahead and look at the video. Look at the news report, fair use, and here we go.
Breaking news from North Harris County, where deputies are investigating a frightening case of road rage.
Yes, we want you to take a look at this image behind us. Deputies believe a woman was followed right there and then shot by the man holding the semi-automatic weapon in the passenger seat of a car.
Very scary. This investigation happening right now on Remington Park Drive. That's not far from I-45 and Rankin Road.
Keith Garvin live on the scene for us tonight. And Keith, do investigators know how all of this started?
They actually do. They say, unfortunately, it was a case of road rage, and that shooting started on the street that I'm standing on now, and then it continued when the victim turned onto this street here. She was shot twice. She was able to make it to her home and call 911. A neighbor did that for her. Apparently, this happened after an accident with the suspects, but she had no idea that they had followed her after their collision.
Right, pow, 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 pow.
Multiple shots from a semi-automatic weapon fired in this North Harris County neighborhood in broad daylight. In surveillance video obtained by KPRC2, you can see footage captured in the middle of the shooting. First, a white car. That belongs to the victim, followed right after by a dark-colored sedan with a male hanging out of the passenger side, firing what investigators say is a 7.62 millimeter semi-automatic rifle.
They stopped as the turn was going, and then once they got on the street and straightened out, the shooter leaned back out the window and continued firing at the vehicle.
Detectives say it happened about 4:45 Thursday evening near the 18,800 block of Desert Marigold in the Remington Place neighborhood near the North Freeway and Rankin Road.
I heard about 10, 12 shots. They were really loud, real loud shots.
Arletha Ferguson was inside her home when she heard the shots, then ran outside to see what happened.
My heart started beating real fast because there were some loud shots, and I just felt like somebody was getting shot.
Investigators say this appears to be a case of road rage, but actually could have been worse, as the shooting happened just moments before a school bus dropped off students at a bus stop.
I've been living here over 15 years, and this has never happened on my street. But, you know, today's time, it can happen anywhere.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case. Back here live, the woman was wounded, as we said, twice, but we're told she is recovering at the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No one else was injured, as far as we are told, but there was at least one family whose AC unit got knocked out by the stray gunfire. Reporting live from North Harris County, Keith Garvin, KPRC.
This is Texas. Harris County is pretty much Houston. It gets really hot. I mean, like super dry hot, okay, in Texas. So now someone's AC unit is knocked out. A family doesn't have AC. By the way, and it's been years, but I remember when we had to have an AC unit replaced. Yeah, matter of fact, no, this is maybe like 2 years, okay? And in 2 years, the price was a little over $7,000. Mm-hmm. And that was about maybe 2.5 years ago. $7,000. And it may be a little more now. In the South, try going without AC. Yeah, not a good idea. I wouldn't recommend it. What if it's an elderly person that resides there? So now, all because of a dangerous, violent, crusty Dusty, bullet is ricocheted or went someplace else, hit someone's AC unit, and now it's out. Dusty's being drama. Dusty's being trauma. It's always a financial implications. Too many Dustys in the nation. A car accident. So now, if you get into an accident now with these Dustys, I wouldn't even exchange information. Think about it. With this animal on the loose, you show your insurance card, it's going to show your address. How do you know this evil thing won't show up and just shoot your house up over an accident? If you can, people, always call the police. You're not exchanging. If you think someone is following you, go ahead and call the police. Call the police if you think someone's following you, even if it's not an accident. Pull into a gas station, a heavily lit area, try and get that license plate and call the police. I think I'm being followed. You fear for your safety. All over an accident. I bet somebody could do, if he has a child, more than likely his Dusty behind does, could do something to his child and he wouldn't react that violently. But again, to them, that vehicle with probably 84, if not 95 months of payments, that's his biggest assets. He lived for that car when I'm seen in the street. This is his biggest asset. And you wonder why no one wants them around when they see one dipped in brown. This is why. You wonder why people shudder. Oh, is it a bunch coming to the neighborhood? This is why. You wonder why nobody is investing in Black men. Now, they'll do some investments as far as privatizing the prisons, because they know a lot of them are going to end up there because of their behavior. You wonder why collectively nobody's investing in them. And there are some that deserve it. There are some that are smart and intelligent. They need the opportunity. But see, it's so much trash and dust like this here. It's like, again, you can have 30 people in one room, have 7 people that just start shooting up, acting crazy, hollering and screaming, doing what they do, fighting and boxing over the least little thing, kill somebody because they stepped on my shoe. Only 7 people out of that 30 connect the darn food. And then you look up, oh, that room is labeled a problem. Even though it's not you specifically, that room is labeled a problem. Nobody wants to deal with it. This is what they do. And this is why this group is down collectively. For every Black person that's doing something constructive, trying to be, that's positive, that's decent, you are outnumbered probably 100 to 1 for Dustys and their mammies and baby mamas that try to coddle them, the one that try to hide them out. So this is how in Blackistan, if there's been an accident, here's what you do. Just if it's a Dusty like this on the screen, just pull out your gun, do something irrational, and start shooting. And then when I heard some video, someone was telling me about they're going to run I don't know if it was the USA or something. Oh, that was I don't know where that video came from. I'm not going to even try to look for it. But somebody was telling me about it. You got to be kidding. Run what? Run what? Running into the ground. You'll never run this country. And I hate to say this. They never will, and I wouldn't even that's not even possible. You think we have trouble now? Put a bunch of derelict dusties on in charge of something. They can't even run their own lives. You see what they do, how they act. All they would do would be attack women. So this here, another example why no one's coming to just invest in the Black community. Can you blame them? I feel for the decent people that's locked in with this trash, and for the mammies and the girlfriends and baby mamas and grandpa and meemaw, the ones that try to coddle them, the ones that try to protect them when the law is looking for them. You're just as guilty because you know they've hurt other people, engaged in criminal behavior. And I have no respect for them, none whatsoever. But this is how it's done in Blackistan. No logic, no reasoning, just that crazy with a gun in your hand. So feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share. I'm out. Stay safe. Please, please try and stay dust free. Thanks.